Okay, my name is Frances Nameti. I'm a police communicator. It's been 11 years now as a communicator and still loving my job. Outside my job, I also I'm keen in doing fashion design, and I've just started going back last year. I did a community work last year and that was really successful, and it's just moved me to go forward with the police show. And so now this is it. We've done it. We've got the show 18th of November, and it's something big for ourselves and for police, and it's also for a good cause for Lifeline. It goes back to my late mum Terry, sample machinist, and she does a lot of crocheting, and she's taught me how to crochet, but she does most of the crochet, and most of it's like tablecloths and stuff like that. It gets just locked away in the box. So I sort of thought, hey, why not just come out and do something with it? And that's kind of like an artist type of designer. And this is what I've made garments out of it. Yeah. So the one I really like is this white crochet one. Mum did this crochet. So I've pulled it out. It's actually a tablecloth, but I've made it into a gown, like a wedding dress gown. I've just put ribbons through it, and it's just knowing that I've got this close to me. It's really good thinking that Mum's around. I'm Frances, and I've been with police for 11 years as a police communicator, and I've enjoyed my jobs during the day, but I also do stuff outside of work. So my plan is in the future to be a fashion designer. So I've gone back into it, and I've been inspired by my late mum. Mum used to be a sample machinist. She used to sew a lot of clothes for the New Zealand top brands, from Germain to Thornton and Hawes, and I used to try them on, model them for her, and I used to have one sample every time it comes out. And then from there, I always see her sewing at home, and then she'd get me to do the overlocking and stuff, and that's where it all started. And I think the watching over the years is a lot of experience. I've got crochet stuff. These are actually all tablecloths, and I've changed them into garments. It's all about thinking what else we can do with garments. I'm more of an artist type, couture kind of type person that I like. So, for example, like this one here is a white tablecloth, which I've changed it into like a wedding dress, and I've just added ribbons to make it look. So it's actually a round one, but and the girls that tried it on, it looks amazing in it. Okay, this one here is one that we used to crochet at work. All of us colleagues used to crochet. It was very quiet at night time, and we did bits and pieces, and I ended up joining them all together, and I ended up with a dress, and that's been modelled a few times, so I'm quite happy with that. The next one, this one here is one of my old first, I'm fascinated with zips. I like zips. So this was my first dress after I did industrial sewing course. There was we had a fashion show, and I came first in the creative wear. So it's actually, what did I call it? I called it a zip zap Picasso. So it kind of looks, And then I just carried on with that, This one here, I was shopping and I saw the beautiful roses on this, it's actually a tablecloth. And I just thought of something, and because of the fashion show, I thought, I'm sure I can make something nice out of it. So I've come up with this, and this beautiful model is wearing it. And doesn't she look gorgeous in it?
I'm Kate Amara. I'm a frontline police officer at Henderson Police Station. I've been in the police now for 3 years. Previously to that, I was in the fashion industry for about 7 years. I come from a background of tailors and design. I think that's where now I just do it as a hobby on the side for fun, a bit of change from work. I'm a fabric holic. and also klutzy. But I am attracted to fabric, and then from there I create my designs. You always find me in the fabric store, and just with this dress in particular, I just fell in love with it. It's actually, I've done it reverse, so the other side's the actual true side of the fabric. So that's a wool with a silk and a cotton in it, but I much prefer the shiny side. The whole idea is just that whole 50s, well, the way I look at it is 50s with a bit of twist, a modern twist, yeah, for everyday fashion today. So the other side of me is I'm a little bit of a tomboy. I guess it's probably why I'm in the police. And I kind of like to bring the menswear with women's wear, and that's what the jumpsuit for me is all about. But again, I'm a magpie, and the shiny fabric caught my eye again. So this little jumpsuit for those fun days when you don't feel like wearing a dress. So polka dots is my other kind of obsession and problem. I have a little bit of a problem with polka dots. Again, it's that jumpsuit, but in polka dots instead. It's ironic because I own Dalmatians and I love polka dots, and I tend to wear a lot of polka dots when I'm with my dogs.
Hi, my name's Sasha Morrison. I currently work in CRL at Northcoms in Auckland. I previously studied at AUT to get a bachelor's degree in fashion design. I still do designing on the side and continue my passion for fashion. A lot of my designs are inspired by 1950s shirtwaisters. I like garments that flow, they're comfortable to wear, they're practical, but they still look great. These are 3 of my designs out of my total collection.
My name's Judy Powell, and my role is working within the child protection team in Dunedin, and I've been a police officer in New Zealand for 11 years. Prior to coming to New Zealand, I was a police officer in Cheshire in the UK, and I was part of the 2006 conversion course. So when I left school, I actually did 4 years at fashion school. I did work in the field for a little while, but I had children and life just sort of passed by, but so I do it now as a hobby, and it's a really enjoyable hobby. It's something that I love doing. I love being creative, and I can't always do that in my working role, so it's a good opportunity to do it in my spare time. So in 2008, I entered the Balclutha Wearable Art Show, and I made this dress from old police uniforms. So the light blue material is from the shirts, and the dark blue material is from the trousers. This is made from the blue gloves, and it's been stuffed and put onto a hat. And the collar here is just 3 collars that I've stitched together. And then there's an old, I'm not sure what they call this really, covert jacket that I've spray painted. And as you can see on the sleeves, we've got some dummy bullets. And a handbag made out of basically the shopping bags that you get from Countdown that I've cut up and made into a bag. So I actually won the competition. I got first prize, which I was really pleased about.
Hi guys, my name is Diana and I'm painting Jane. We're just getting ready to sort of put her base of colour down before we put some black patterning over her, and she's doing very well. She's being very patient and she's taking all the awkward sponges and awkward places very well. So it's going to be a good day. I originally came from a makeup background, but it's very good just to sort of branch out, I guess, have a chance to be creative. So this opportunity was nice.